Hello my friends and welcome back to Cat on a Sofa, and today we will be looking at the new Pulp Fiction 4K Steelbook from Paramount. And yeah, before we get started guys, if you enjoyed this video and want to see more like it, please consider liking and subscribing. So let's just get straight to it my guys. So, as Steelbooks go, it's pretty nice. It's a little bit streaky, as is the case with these kinds of gloss. And I have to say, for the £35 price tag, I think they need to step up their game just a little bit. I don't think the streaky finish looks great. And if anyone was watching yesterday, you can see the nice two big dents in the steelbook there, which look terrible. And if I can just catch it in the light right, you can see all those little pock marks, and they are all imperfections, but I've already got that taken care of, so that's not going to be a problem. So just let's have a nice look at the steelbook. So here's the front, and here's the spine, and here is the back. I do think that they've got the artwork. I think they've kind of nailed it, because when you think about Pulp Fiction, yeah, there are a lot of iconic scenes, but a lot of people would probably remember the dancing part. So I definitely think that was a good choice. I'm not sure I agree with all of the cast members being printed on the steelbook there. I don't know if that's necessary. I think that might be a bit of a bad choice. But yeah. And yeah, the burger and the red apple cigarettes, which are a staple of Tarantino's movies throughout, and the, I'm going to assume, $5 shake. Pretty good. No art on the discs, which is I mean, I know it doesn't really matter, but it's just nice to have night art on the discs as part of the whole set, right? And yeah, more of the dancing scene for the internal art. I think that's another good choice, and it does look really quite nice, just a little tiny bit stylized in just the right way. So yeah, I think that's pretty good too. So all in all, I'm fairly happy with it. The damage notwithstanding. But like I said, I've already got that taken care of. So, with all that being said, I would recommend this, although I don't know if I can recommend it at £35. The only reason I got it at £35 is just because I'm a spectacularly big Tarantino fan. He is one of my favourite directors, and I'm impatient. If I'd just waited, until next week, I could have, at the very least, used a code and got 10% off. Which, I mean, it still doesn't make it a great price, but knocking 10% off 35, it's getting close towards reasonable, although I still feel as though the, I mean, if I'm being completely honest, these should probably be £25, considering what, I think they only charged €30 on one of the European stores, and I think America get them for like $20 or thereabouts. So the UK is absolutely getting shit on with the prices of these steelbooks lately, and I don't know if there's anything we can do about that, but yeah. So as for the film, what do I think of Pulp Fiction? It's widely considered among many people to be Tarantino's best film. I don't know if I can call it his best film personally, but I like all of his films anyway. I think they are all brilliant. If I had to choose a least favourite Tarantino film, it would probably be Jackie Brown for me. Not that I dislike the film in any way. I just don't enjoy it as much as some of his other ones, but I still do enjoy it. Like Pulp Fiction, I absolutely love. Reservoir Dogs, while I really, really do like it, I would still probably put lower down in the list. Not because I really don't like it in any way. I absolutely think it's fantastic. But I don't know, there is some films of his that I like slightly more. So, like Django is a very fun film. And I think Inglourious Bastards is a literal masterpiece of a movie. I don't even know if I would still consider that my favourite Tarantino film, but it is an absolute masterpiece. Quite honestly, you could call all of his films masterpieces. I think Kill Bill and Django are probably the most fun, even though, Kill Bill's pretty tragic. And, like Kill Bill and Django, I think, they're the ones set in Tarantino's movie universe, if you know what I mean. If you don't already know about, like, it's like there are Tarantino films, and then there's the Tarantino movie universe. Like, so this would be an example of a Tarantino film, and Kill Bill would be what they go to watch at the cinema in universe. So it's kind of meta, and I think he has actually come out on record saying that it is actually a thing. So yeah, so that's why, like, some of his films tend to be significantly more over the top than others, because they are like what the Tarantino people go to watch. So yeah, I haven't checked out the 4K transfer of this yet. As I mentioned before, I plan to watch it tonight, but I'm fairly sure that it's phenomenally good from what I saw, and I really enjoyed the Reservoir Dogs too. I was reading a few reviews last night, and the one site was not overly favourable, calling it like it looked more digital than filmic, and I really disagree with that. I think the Reservoir Dogs definitely maintained a really healthy layer, but they also said it had was it green or red? They said they had a tint to the film, but I did not notice that when I watched it. Quite honestly, I think some of these people just pull shit out of their arsehole when they're reviewing. Like, going ever so slightly off topic here, if you ever drink bourbon and look at the tasting notes of it, you can read 5 different reviews, and all 5 of them will have completely different tasting notes. And yes, sometimes, like, you will have a bit of a theme going on with, like, oh, well, this one's more wheaty and vanilla-y. But then people start putting, like, custard and really random stuff out of their head, and it's like, you know what? And I've really aggressively tried to appreciate whiskey more. Funny story, well, not really a story, but for my birthday, it was for my wife's birthday, actually. She won a whiskey tasting at a local whiskey bar, and we went to that, and it was actually really quite fun listening to all of the tasting notes and actually explaining how you go about actually enjoying the flavour, and it was a bit of an eye-opening experience. I actually meant to go back to that, but I'm really getting off on a massive tangent here. So yeah, I tell you what I might actually do. I might try to do some sort of Tarantino movie ranking, because I haven't done that on my channel yet. Like, I haven't done a ranking of movies from any given director, and as I actually do have all of these, I think I might go ahead and do that. Let me know in the comments if there is something that you would like to hear, guys. So I don't really have much else to say, and I am really starting to ramble here now. So, yeah, did anyone pick this up? Have you seen the 4K transfer yet? Did you just go for the normal 4K? Do you have anything to share about this movie? What is your favourite Tarantino movie? And, on that note, guys, I think I will say goodbye. So I shall see you next time.